cockpit, always the captain on the left-hand side, so you would be sitting in the captain's seat. Captain and first officer have the same education, it's just that he has more experience. And he's responsible. Yeah, so the most important thing would be the control wheel. You have the nose up and nose down axis, so to pull would be nose up and to push would be nose down. And as I said, it needs a little bit of work. It's not too easy. The other axis for the roll is rather sensitive. So that would be the wings rolling, and it's rather sensitive. And if you want to pull, you can see that it takes a little more force to get the nose up and down. The main difference to a car is that we don't hold the input. So if you think about a car and you drive through a corner, you would drive. You would the same displays here. This would be the pitch scale, and we go up and down. Now you can see this is supposed to be the horizon, and then you have the sky above and earth below. And when I mean pitch up, I mean on the scale. Now the 10 is written there, so that's 10 degrees. And then you have 2.5 and 5 markers. So this would be 12.5, 15, and so on. Now the whole range of the flight is going to be between 0 and 15. 15 for takeoff, and the rest is going to be 10 or below. So we're not working with a lot of pitch. It's just a couple of degrees up, a couple of degrees down, and the whole plane, the whole 70 meters is going to just go gently up and down. That's going to result in climbing of the 70 meters. So, very good. So you can let go of the thrust lever and go to the control wheel. Now you can see the speed tape on the left is working. 80 knots, 90 knots, 100. And when it reaches 150, you pull on the control wheel. Just a little bit. Now I want you to bring the nose up to 15 degrees now. So now you pull gently, and now you can see it climbing on your horizon. 10 degrees, a little more, 50. You're going to hold it at 15. So now we have too much nose up. So just bring it down gently to a pitch of about 15. Now you see it takes a little time to react. So if you wanted to move, you should push it. Now we have the 15 degrees. And now you keep it there. You can see it's in trim right now, but if it's not, you need to correct, right? So a little too less pitch up. So a little more pulling. There we go, that's 15. Yeah, so it's correcting, going back, correcting, going back. Now meanwhile, we have been climbing. And as I showed you earlier, this is the climb rate. So now we're climbing with a rate of 2,200, 2,100 feet per minute. Altitude in total is 2,200, and we're climbing back up to 6,000. So that's kind of how that works.
It's going down, the trim is going down.
Yeah, so now the pitch is down, so you need to bring it up to 15. Yeah, pull on it. And once it starts moving, you can hold it a little bit and then so a little more. So it's a mix between actually doing it and then gently. This is a diva, she needs to be very good. Just gonna make it look a little bit easier on your screen there so you can keep flying. Okay, very good. There we go. Now we have almost 4,500 feet, so we need to think about bringing the nose down, because at 6,000 we want to fly level. So I would start to reduce the pitch, bring the nose down, just a little bit, maybe the 10 degree line. So yeah, it's a reminder that the altitude is coming in, so bring it down, so the rate can go down, the climb rate. That will give you a little less thrust. Okay. Now when you bring it down, you see the rate is going down as well. We're not climbing as fast. Now 7.5 is quite good. I think 5 would stop the climb. So from the bottom, right, 2.5, 5. So if you bring it on the next wider line, there we go, it should be fine. Okay, very good. Now if you see on the screen that you're not flying what you want, for example, now we're descending again, you need to correct that back up. So the nose goes back up to 5.
Traffic.
On the 5 line. And then you can see, it stopped climbing in the center. Now we're going back to the shallow climb, but so it's kind of this correct. It's okay if it has a little bit of climb because we want to go back to 6, but this is why why this line is so important, right? So you can see, oh, we're actually going horizontal. Very good. So now we have reached 6,000 feet. I would suggest we turn around for the airport and try the landing. So I'm going to give you this heading bug that's on your screen to 068, which is the opposite of what we just had for takeoff. Now if you want to do a right-hand turn, we go back to the airport.
Right turn.
Yeah, just enter the turn until you have about 25 degrees. So now it's 20, now it's 25. So stop the input, neutral, and then you fly the turn. Now because of the drag, it's now going to try to descend. So you need to pull it up during the turn and stay in it. So you direct the airplane. Now we're not in the turn anymore. There we go, to the right. If you check the horizon, it's outside, it's easier to see, right? We want this slant horizon without climbing. It's all over, right? We need to do everything at once. So right now we're climbing, so I'm correcting that. And then a little more bang is okay. So if you input to the right, just a little bit, and then go back neutral, you can see, oh, it has more bang. Because it's trying to go shallow. Very good. Now if you remember, the 5-degree line is going to keep you from descending.
Yeah.
So once we're at 6,000, you try to pull it back to 5. That's going to happen. Okay, so now I would go up to the 5 line again, right? With the pitch. So you pull it a little bit more. You're still descending, right? So pull it up a little more. Go neutral on the aileron, like this. Yeah. Because otherwise we're going to have too much bang. And then you keep it in. So maybe it needs a little input every now and then, but that's about enough. And we still need more pulling because we're not on the 5 line. And the altitude alert is coming on because you're leaving the altitude and stuff like that. Very good. So you see the 5 line is a very good friend right now because so the turn is finished, so we need to go in the opposite direction until the wings are level again. Very nice. Now once the wings are level, you go neutral. Like that. Perfect. So it's kind of like a computer game, right? You're watching all the numbers, you're watching the horizon, and if it's not doing what you want, you correct it. Very nice. See, that was the right reflex. You saw, oh, we're climbing, so you push down a little bit. Very good. Now you turn to a heading of 084, but I want the heading of 068, so you need to go to the left a little bit. Very nice. Now, just so you know what I'm doing, so this would be 20 degrees bank to the side, this would be a little more, so 20 is good enough. So now you have the heading, so you need to go wings level again. Yeah, so first off to the right, I give you about 160 degrees to steer. So you enter the turn.
Can I start?
Yeah, you can start, and then you keep the nose up so you don't keep descending because we're pretty low already. So try to pull it up a little more. Yep. Just so we don't descend. Good. That's about the bank we have. So go wings. So go neutral. Don't descend. We need to go up a little more. Just
Need to
like
pull some more.
that's about. That's what. Okay, very good. Okay. Now go wings level again, so you roll back. Okay, very good. And try to climb back up for the 500 feet. Just for yeah. So right now we are 3,500, and we want to go up to about what? We're gonna land anyway soon. Just as a tendency to go. Okay. 10 is a lot of pitch, so maybe a little less nose up. So push a little, yeah. Okay. Very good. So for the next right-hand turn, it's also going to be the final turn to the runway. Okay, you can start a right turn now.
To what heading?
To heading 248. And then when we're on the landing heading, I'm gonna say one or two words about the landing. short, so let's intercept a little more. So maybe roll out now, and then we fly back towards the center line. Okay. Okay, and now you can turn towards the final heading. Perfect. Okay, so wings level when you have the heading.
Okay.
And there you go. Very nice. So that was really smooth, right? So that's what you would do with a passenger. When it's really okay, very good. When everything is set, it flies on its own. So it's very stable, but we still need to make it work so it does what we want.
And looking out for traffic.
Yeah, right. Are you looking down? Okay, this is my house, this is my golf course. Very good. Oh, my car's in the rain. Very good. Okay, so now we start the descent with about 800 feet. So you push it down to the 2.5 degrees line. Very good. Okay. Very good. Now you're drifting to the right, just a little bit. You know how I know this?
No.
Because we have 251 on the nose,
Yeah.
but I want 248. So now it's only 3 degrees.
But how did that happen?
Yeah, well, you're fine. I don't know. No, just correct it. It's, you know, we don't think about the mistake. We just correct it. So you go to the left just a little bit until it does something. And then once you have what you want, which is 248 on the top,
248, 249.
249, a little bit to the left, and then you bring the wings to the level again. If the wings wouldn't be level, we would, you know, drift off again. So, yeah, perfect. Keep going, very good.
Something keep your hands on the yoke, yeah.
2500.
Alright, so what you heard was the radio altimeter. It says that we're 2,500 feet above the ground. It's gonna count us down. The next thing is gonna be 1,000 and stuff like that. 248. Yep, 248 is looking good. You're exactly on the approach. Give us a little more thrust, just a little more to keep the speed. Very nice. You see, it's really calm. There's not much going on. It's always a good sign.
I love this approach, man. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. So in the aviation we would say this is in limits. So right now you're in every limit. So we would just keep going. And the important thing is not to junk it up now. If you really start wobbling now,
Too late to correct.
yeah, it could be too dynamic. You couldn't get it out. So if it's good, keep it going. So right now, I would not descend more. So more like 750, not 900, right? Now we're descending with 900, just a little less. So we're not coming in short. But the rest is looking very good. So now you would hear something like, Lufthansa 400, runway 25 center, clear to land. So you would know, oh, clear to land.
1000.
All the lights are going on. 1,000, that's good. We're coming in a little short, so I would pull it more, just a bit more.
Pull up.
Yeah, just a little. It's okay like that.
Yeah, keep
Right
it
now
on
we have
248.
650. Yeah, correct back for the heading, just a little. That's fine. The runway is still ahead, right? So it's looking really good. Right, is the apron, left is the taxiway, and in the middle where the red light is, that's where we're going. Perfect. Just keep going like this. Now we have heading 250, so I would go to the left just a little bit, so we don't come in cross. Just to the left, yeah, until it does something. And now neutral. 249, 248. Wings level, very good. And you saw what you did when you just did like this? We do that as pilots. It's okay because now we know
It's going
everything's fine.
240. A little bit more down.
Nah, just a little bit, yeah. Go to the 2.5. Don't go shallow. Yeah, just a little more down. Perfect. And you see
400.
really gentle. That's perfect. Very good. Very good. Looking good.
100.
Don't come shallow. Just push it down to the 2.5 line. Perfect. Not too much.
Minimum.
So minimums, we see something, continue. That's the call out. Now you come in,
100.
and at 30 you pull it up, but just a little.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Perfect. Now reverse thrust and braking with it. Yes, perfect. Very nice. Now that's Lufthansa style. Very good. Keep the center line with your feet. Yes. Now we're slow again. You can reduce the reverse thrust. Push it in. Pull the thrust levers to either, so we don't have thrust. Yes. Perfect. Very nice.
Yep.
That was good. That